Alright, Hits and Misses is a small and profitable business run by Morris Moneybags, and he has expanded rapidly over the last couple of years due to the employment of internet savvy specialists. The roles have been blended into a job rotation where there are a few people that share the work, rotating their roles at the beginning of each week. The roles that are rotated are purchasing, warehousing and distribution, the accounts receivable and accounts payable. As staff are familiar in all the roles, they will often fill orders without paperwork. There is one person, however, Simone, that does all the banking, from the collection of payments by customers to the banking and reconciliation account, to the banking and reconciliation of the account. Simone has been with the organisation from the beginning, and Morris has developed a good trust with her, rarely questioning her work. Simone is off sick this month, and Morris has asked that you would complete the bank reconciliation. So now the bank reconciliation is just an easy step-by-step process that we go through, where we reconstruct the bank account. So there's a number of things that we need to look at in the reconciliation, but it says the bank balance at the 31st of October was $15,121.60, and the balance in the company's ledger account was $6,237.32. A comparison of the ledger to the account and the bank statement revealed the following facts. Alright, so what did it reveal? The statement included a debit entry of $120 for account keeping fees, cash sales of $1,762 on the 22nd of October were deposited in the bank. The receipts journal and the deposit slip were incorrectly made out for $16.72, not $17.62. There were 3 unpresented cheques that totalled $4,251.50, and there was an outstanding deposit of $1,222.22. An IOU note of $6,000 was collected by the bank for Hits and Misses plus $100 interest. The bank charged a $15 collection fee. On the 1st of October, the bank statement showed a dishonoured cheque of $1,400 that had been issued by a customer of Hits and Misses, and the bank included in its deposits a cheque by Spirit Limited to Sweet Kisses Proprietary Limited for $1,200 that was incorrectly deposited into our bank account. So it says prepare the adjusted cash at bank ledger for Hits and Misses and prepare a bank reconciliation. Alright, so the way we calculate a cash account. Now it told me that the opening balance was $6,237.62. Was $6,237.32. Now, what's increased my bank account? So these are going to be either adjusting or reconciling items. This is going to be an adjusting item. The cash sales of this is going to be an adjusting item as well. There are 3 unpresented cheques. This will be a reconciling item. An IOU note of this is an adjusting item. On the 3rd, the bank showed dishonoured cheques of $1,400, which will be an adjusting item. And this becomes a reconciling item. So there's 2 types of, so you couldn't see all those. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to put through my adjustments. We've got an adjustment here, we've got a mistake of $90. So I'm going to put that cash sale adjustment through of $90. So that ticks off that one. I've got some account keeping fees of $120. So I'm going to tick that one off. I've got a collection of an IOU note, so the bank has collected money on my behalf. It's $6,100 less $15, so it's $6,085. IOU. So that's that one as well. And we've got some dishonoured cheque of 1,400. So what we've got here is a balance of, let's have a look, 6237.32 plus 90 plus 685 is 12,412.32. So I'm reconciling this one back to 12,412.32 minus. So my bank balance is 10,892.32. Now that's what I'm going to reconcile to. Now, balance as per statements. The balance as per the statement, it tells me that the statement had a balance on it of $15,121.60. Now, we're going to add in those cash deposits because that's going to increase this statement, because this is 3 unpresented cheques and outstanding deposits of this amount. So, outstanding deposits. What do we have in mass? Where were we? 1,222. 1,222.22. Okay, I'm going to total that up. 15,121.60 plus 1.22 equals $16,343.82, less my unpresented cheques. Now my unpresented cheques were $4,251.50. And we've also got, so that takes care of that one, but we've also got this last item down the bottom here, which is 1,200. So this is incorrect deposit. Of 1,200. So if I take those numbers away, I've got minus 4251.50 minus 1200 equals, look at that, 10,892.32. So I've reconciled my bank account because this now agrees to what my bank balance says. So I've got a reconciliation. Now the last item, it says, talks about principles of internal control that have been violated in the above situation. Discuss the possible consequences. Alright, so my question C, because that's question A and B. So question C, what are the breaches of internal controls? So you might get a question on this internal controls. So my breaches are, there's no segregation of duties. So Simone handles the banking from the collection and payments of customers and the reconciliation of the account. So there's no segregation of duties. Segregation of duties. Simone does. So Simone does too many cash handling tasks. There's no establishment of responsibilities. So that's my second item. Rotation and duties means no set responsibilities, and error and fraud can happen. So theft and fraud can be made. And the last one is there's no documentation and procedures. Staff fill orders without paperwork. And that's highlighted here where it says the roles are rotated. As the staff are familiar with the roles, they often fill orders without paperwork. So that amounts there. So and that's the three segregation, internal controls.